Welcome back to Beyond the Blueprint with dubizzle Property, your inside look into the ever-evolving world of real estate here in the UAE. If you're an investor, a first-time buyer, or just somebody who's interested in the real estate market here in the UAE and want to keep up to date with what's going on, then this is the podcast for you. Your guide to the people and the projects shaping the future of this market. Inside today's episode, we're excited to be joined by someone who's been in the heart of this transformation, Michael Collings. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you very much.
Michael is the General Manager of GFS Developments with nearly a decade of experience here in the UAE and especially in the Dubai real estate market. Michael knows the market inside out clearly and is now part of GFS Group looking to take the new development, Coventry 66, to the market. Before we start on with the questions around this exciting development, do you just want to give us a brief overview of your career, certainly here in Dubai, and then tell us a brief overview of Coventry 66?
So I moved here, around, just over a decade ago now, getting into real estate as we do. So I'm very familiar with all these guys here, or some of these guys still here. I was an account manager here. Then I signed a company. That client offered me an opportunity to be a sales director. Mm-hmm. So I've been a manager since, and I joined GFS Developments November last year. Okay. So GFS Developments, these guys, we're 25 years strong in Pakistan. They wanted to start hitting the Dubai market, not to follow suit because obviously there are quite a few developers moving from abroad to UAE market. But so with obviously luxury developments, that segment is an all-time high and it's expanding tremendously. We didn't want to step into that segment of that level of luxury because we are not known. We don't have a reputation in Dubai. So we wanted to make it more targeted to affordable contemporary living, more appealing to brokers with our payment plans for the buyers, but our commission structures for the agents. Our business is a B2B business model. We have offices globally, but if we sell through those offices and we are selling our projects privately, then the GFS brand, no one knows who GFS are. So we targeting brokerages, so agents are marketing, dubizzle. So it's getting our name out there to the clients, to the brokers. They're doing international marketing, international roadshows for GFS Developments. So it's the brokerages that are building our brand and helping us out.
I think that an interesting view into the business and yourself. Clearly, a very experienced individual now leading that business. Let's get into Coventry 66. Yes. I think that's why we're here. And I'll just share a little bit around what you've given us to talk around, because I think there's some superlatives in there that really need explaining. So a single standout community in Dubai South. The project brings together luxury, convenience, and a smart investment potential in one beautifully designed project. From elegant studios, 1 and 2 bed apartments, lifestyle enhancing amenities. I think that's sort of a key bit that most developments now push out. Tranquil gardens, state-of-the-art gym. It's basically is saying here that it's redefining to live in one of Dubai's most connected locations. I live not too far from there in Expo, so know it well. So first question to you then around this development. So why Coventry 66 and why now?
Coventry, it was my question, obviously, when I joined GFS. They had a pipeline of projects, obviously. We got Coventry 66 and Coventry Gardens. Right. Me being British, it's why Coventry?
Exactly.
And it's just, Coventry. They wanted to appeal to the European market. Okay. Coventry is quite a known city in the UK. Yeah. So Dubai South, if you look at how Dubai has grown in the last 10 years, I mean, me seeing, yourself seeing the Dubai is getting wider. Yeah. We were having a chat, central Dubai was mainly focused around downtown, Business Bay, and your surrounding areas there. Then obviously when you start constructing Dubai Hillside of Al Khal Road, Dubai is expanding out way past halfway up Al Qudra Road now. Halfway up Dubai Lane, you've got projects, master developers on Dubai Lane Road, past the 611 Emirates Road. And obviously now we've got Expo City, we've got Dubai South, Palm Jebel Ali. So Dubai is all of a sudden within the last 2 years, 3 years, since Expo, say 2-3 years, since Expo, has all of a sudden taken a big sidestep down the coast. So for us, with the connections, obviously the main roads, you've got the train lines, the mainland train lines now. The market is stepping down to more towards Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is stepping more towards Dubai with their developments. It's in the next 10, 20, 30 years, we could probably see there's going to be a joint country with a border. But it's, so with Dubai South, it's 20 minutes to the marina. You know, it all depends on, it fits certain people's living arrangements.
No, for sure,
Expo City, everything's there. Dubai South, there's other master communities coming up around Dubai South that are bringing, there will be malls there, there'll be everything else there. So it will be another community that you don't need to be travelling to the other end of Dubai. Now with 2033, DXB Airport will be closing, everything's shifting to Al Maktoum. Everything just seems...
I was going to ask about the airport. It's sort of very here and now, right? Was it planned before the airport?
To be honest, I remember when I was an agent, I heard rumours that Emirates was coming out of DXB. Didn't know what was going to happen to DXB. Obviously, the other commercial airlines I thought was going to, assumed was going to step into Terminal 3. And Emirates moved to Al Maktoum, but obviously that was postponed. But now things are moving in that direction. But obviously, DXB Airport closing in 2033. It's prime real estate location now, isn't it? So Dubai will all of a sudden get wider again and expand. But with Al Maktoum Airport, it's for an investment opportunity. It's you're buying property at, you know, the cheapest it'll ever be. That's what we're hoping.
I mean, if we just talk about that, because you mentioned there in terms of cost of these apartments. So, what are the costs? What are we looking for a studio 1 and 2 bed, and what can people expect in those units?
So, our studios, you know, our sizes are around 400 square feet.
Okay.
Our property prices are around 520,000. You know, so for that area, there are other properties that came in at entry level that were more expensive on the square foot. So our plan was to come a little bit lower to be more appealing for the agents. So they want to sell more because the commission's there. But, you know, with studios, so Coventry 66 is studios, 1 bed plus studies, 2 bed plus studies. We've actually sold out of studios and 1 bed plus studies. So now all we have is 2 bed plus studies.
Wow. When did you launch
We launched that about 6-7 weeks ago.
And you've only got 2 beds left?
Yeah, we had a lot of expression of interest on this project. Then obviously, as soon as we announced that we had escrow, it just went absolutely mad. You know, people were booking X amounts, you know, because we've got a very attractive payment plan.
Okay. And what is that payment plan? Why you mention it? Talk us through it.
It's a 60-40.
Right.
So 60% during construction, 40% during post handover. What else is more appealing as well? Not more appealing, but we trying to hit the agents better and the buyers better is other developers have higher bullet payments.
Okay.
So end of every year could be 5% or something like that. So we've kept it at 5% down payment, 15% after 30 days, and then 1% until handover. Then there's going to be 17.
And 1% monthly?
Yep.
Okay.
17% on handover. And then the post handover is just 1%. So there's 1 bullet payment on handover. So that helps the owner because obviously that owner will start will be organising the rental market for that. So he should have a tenant in place. So that bullet payment is covered by the rental check. So this is why we're going for post handover. All of our projects so far, we will be launching 3 more in the next couple of months. All got post handover payment plans.
What sort of ROI are people going to
expect?
So
we are saying, because obviously we've got different terms and conditions to people paying cash, people paying different down payments. So there's a different discount structure there. So depending on their payment terms, looking at anywhere between 7 to 9% ROI. So it is good. You know, we're not promising your 10%. You know, we're a realistic, transparent developer, but you know, average is bringing 7 to 9% ROI.
Yeah. And what can people, we've mentioned in the sort of intro to the building around infinity pools and all the other stuff, what other things can you give us a bit of insight into this building?
So with our brands, Coventry Gardens, Coventry 66, Coventry in the UK has quite a lot of gardens.
Yeah.
So we wanted to find something a bit unique that isn't in the market. Nobody really particularly uses their roof space.
Yep.
It's a case of you have your podium, pool, barbecue area, which we have.
Okay.
But with our Dubai Land projects, there's a Zen garden. It's like a wellness area, so there's a yoga place for that. There's nice trees. You know, it's seasonal as we are in Dubai.
Yes, very seasonal.
But Coventry 66 is the same. Future projects is going to be the same. So our unique point about our brand is we are branding our gardens.
Right. Okay.
So our Zen gardens on our rooftops, and with that, with the state of the art, the swimming pools, the gymnasiums, the kids play area.
Yeah.
Our projects are pretty family orientated.
Okay.
So even our 1 bed plus study.
Yeah.
To look in the market to see two fully equipped bathrooms, it's not in the market.
Yeah.
So you have a master bedroom and an ensuite.
Yeah.
Then you have a guest bathroom with a toilet and basin.
Yeah.
You have a shower with our toilet and basin as well.
Right,
So even the study is big enough for either a maid's room or it's big enough for a nursery. So, but it's a usable bathroom. So it's not. I'm not going to say it's a 2-bed. Yeah. But it's two separate people can live in that apartment. Yeah. And the 2-bed plus study, same concept.
And it's got the space. And what are we looking at in terms of space? You say that you've got 2 beds left. Yeah. What are we looking at in terms of size? So
we're looking at about 1,100 square foot for a 2-bed.
Yeah.
So 2-bed plus study.
Yeah. And how much are they?
These are about 1.26.
Oh wow, that is
starting now, because obviously we did have
lower costing.
The lower costing ones have gone. Yeah. We're 9 left now. So we're looking at around 1.25, 1.267.
And you mentioned future developments. Is there anything you can give us as a snippet in terms of what GFS are coming out with?
Quite a few projects coming up.
Right.
I'd say, happily say, we've got another 4 or 5 projects coming up in the next 6 months.
Oh, wow.
So Dubai Land, DLRC, International City, JVC, Arjan, Dubai Island. So we are expanding massively, yes. Yeah.
It's going to keep you
The only thing that's stopping us from really moving forward is it takes too long to get escrow.
That's a government thing, obviously.
Yes,
You've got all the people in trying to
if they could speed that process up, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, and in terms of, you mentioned that you at the beginning that you sort of sell via broker network, and it's very much a B2B focus. You know, what's the opportunity that brokers have to come and work with you guys? You know, what do you offer them?
So we are targeting reputable brokerages. Yeah. So we do our research as well. So there's companies that are very strong in terms of off-plan, international marketing, international roadshows, brokerages that sell the Master 5, which is, we don't fall into that category yet. Sure. But there are very strong brokerages that focus on projects like us, like ours, with our payment plans, our price points. So we are speaking to some of these. We've already done some road shows with these guys in Pakistan, India, Uzbekistan, Russia. Okay. So we're getting our name about quite a bit. But with these, you know, we have given like a floor exclusive to certain brokerages. Okay. There is a timeline to sell these. Of course, yeah. Obviously, the commission rate goes up slightly. Yeah. So that's why we are appealing to these, you know, with our outdoor branding as well. Agencies are coming to us. Yeah. These are strong guys. Right. This is what we are willing to do. What are you willing to do for us? So it's a teamwork. It's a team effort. We don't sell out our project initially. We have our relationship managers that have direct clients, but it's the brokerages. You know, with our first project that's sold out 2 days ago, Coventry Gardens and DLRC, it's 95% broker sold. Yeah. So huge congrats to them for the hard work. Yeah. need a little bit more hard work on Coventry 66 to sell out, so we can move forward with
not
the next
too many
projects.
units left to go, right?
No, not too many.
digits.
So this is why we're waiting for escrow now, because we're waiting to launch three projects.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And that'd be a big broker push for you
and
your team to make sure that those.
We
guys
was holding
are
broker events all the way through Ramadan. We hold broker events in our office. We're very interactive with the brokerages. They are liking our product. We've got our show apartment in our office,
right?
And as it happens, our show apartment will be the same 1 bed plus study for our first 4 projects.
Okay.
So it's the same
sort of identity
yes.
People know what they're buying into.
So exactly. So
it
helps get the expression of interest, because it's a case of, right, we have a project that's coming up for launch in the next 4 to 6 weeks. This is what you've bought a 1 bed plus study in either Coventry Gardens or Coventry 66. Yeah. This is what you'll be expecting.
They know what to buy into. Yeah. Does it come with white goods and stuff? Do you offer that?
It's semi-furnished, so kitchen goods.
So ready to go for the rental market, pretty much.
All you need to, furniture's pretty personal.
Yeah.
Even me being a secondary agent previously, when I used to deal with owners and they say it's fully furnished, and I find furniture pretty personal. So with these guys, they said, shall we go furnished or not? And I said, you're going to hit a market for furnished, because then it is turnkey service.
Yeah.
But we are heading towards more family orientated end users because of where it is in the price point and the payment plan. Yeah. So it's people are going to want to put their own touch on their own apartments. It's maybe their first home or an investment, but it's people are going to want to put their own spin on their own apartments, their own personality. So we're just everything fixed. If you can't move it, it's not coming with the apartment.
And you sort of mentioned investors and sort of end users there. I mean, like you say, furniture is a very personal thing, especially if you're going to live in it. Is there a split that you can share in terms of end users versus investors, or is that something that's sort of personal to GFS?
Our Coventry 66, that has been mainly investors. Yeah. Because obviously the ROI, capital appreciation, as Dubai South evolves, you're looking at 20-25% minimum, to be honest, as DLRC and Dubai South evolve. But with Coventry Gardens, it's less investors, more end users, because there's a metro line coming up. So that helps a lot of people get around Dubai now. Metro line links up with the mainland line. So Dubai's not so small anymore, so Dubai as a whole is more accessible. Yeah,
no, most definitely. Michael, it's been a fantastic deep
dive.
Thank
you very much. It's
into
been a
Coventry
pleasure.
66, from the unique value of the project to the ROI and the relationship that you have with agents, and what's really fascinating is the projects that no doubt we're all excited by in terms of GFS and the launches coming out. I think it's a super hot market. Chatting to you just compounds that. No let off from where you guys are, because I think that with all of those different locations and no doubt products that you've got coming up, this is an exciting time for both you personally, GFS, as well as clearly the market. So fascinating insight, and very much thank you for your time.
Thank you for the invite.
And your feedback. You've been very honest, so it's been a great chat. And to our listeners, if you think that this episode has got you thinking about your next property move, head over to dubizzle Property, explore our new projects tab. You'll find all the latest launches, including Coventry 66 and no doubt Coventry Gardens, right there, so you can explore those projects at will. Don't forget to follow the podcast. Please drop us a comment. Let us know what projects you want to see on the next episode. This has been Beyond the Blueprint with dubizzle Property. And if you're buying off plan in the UAE, there's no better place to come in order to research those projects than dubizzle Property. See you next time. Thank you.